Hey, Eric here, your daily source for bold and beautiful spoilers, recaps, and news. Let's dive in.
Welcome back to our channel. It is a wild, wild day in the soap world, and we honestly cannot believe what we just watched. Grab a snack, settle in, and let's break down the absolute chaos that just unfolded on our screens because my head is still spinning. So, let's just get right into the biggest, most jaw-dropping moment of the August 19th episode. Steffy Forrester and Carter Walton waking up naked together at Forrester Creations. I mean, what on earth were they thinking? You guys, I have been covering this show for a long time, and I am honestly a bit tired today, but this just woke me right up. Steffy waking up without her clothes on next to her company's COO in the office building where literally anyone could walk in. The sheer panic on her face was something else. She was just completely reeling from this drunken mistake, and it is a massive mistake. Let's be real. They were both stressed out, they had a few drinks, they bonded over their respective miserable situations, and boom, they crossed a line that you just cannot uncross. And poor Carter, or maybe not poor Carter, because he keeps doing this. What is his deal with the women in charge? First, it was the whole scandalous affair with Quinn Fuller behind Eric's back, which was a total mess, and now he's sleeping with Steffy Forrester. It's like the man has a radar for the most complicated, off-limits women in Los Angeles. But you can see the instant regret. They are both freaking out, scrambling to figure out what just happened and how they are going to hide it. Because they have to hide it. There is no way this can get out without destroying multiple lives and probably the entire corporate structure of Forrester Creation. But then, the episode shifts, and Steffy has to go home and face the music with Finn. And this is where I just started yelling at my screen. Finn is at the Cliff House, and he is just acting like a sad, lost puppy. He has finally caught up with her, and he starts begging. He is apologizing profusely for the whole Sheila flight disaster. And yes, Finn messed up big time. He made a massive, catastrophic error in judgment by trying to negotiate with a psychopath like Sheila Carter and keeping it a secret from his wife. He knows he didn't honor Steffy with his actions, and he is practically on his knees wanting her to know how much he regrets it. But watching Steffy stand there and judge him, the absolute audacity. Steffy is literally standing there, probably still smelling like Carter's cologne, holding the moral high ground over Finn. She is completely ignoring her own marriage vows that she just shattered on the CEO desk. Because Steffy can't even begin to face what she just did with Carter. She just pushes all of it down. She shoves her guilt deep into a box and completely deflects. She focuses entirely on Finn's mistake. She rips into him about Sheila, making him feel terrible because if she stays mad at him, she doesn't have to look in the mirror. It is classic Steffy behavior. The best defense is a good offense. And honestly, Finn hasn't done enough to convince Steffy that he truly understands the threat Sheila poses. He keeps falling for his birth mother's manipulation. So Steffy has a valid point about the Sheila stuff. It's hard for her to trust him again. But the hypocrisy is just wild. How can she scream at him for keeping a secret when she is standing there holding a secret that could blow up their entire family? So what happens next with Shin? The fans on social media are going to lose their minds over this. Who actually believes this is going to end well? I think Steffy's guilt is going to be the deciding factor here. Because she feels so incredibly dirty and guilty about sleeping with Carter, she might actually decide to give Finn a second chance. Think about it. If she forgives Finn and lets him off the hook, he will be so relieved and so grateful that he won't look too closely at her. He won't ask questions. Steffy might just decide that the scandalous news about Carter has to be buried forever, taking it to her grave, and she'll use her reunion with Finn as the perfect cover story. It's a terrible foundation for a marriage, but this is exactly how these storylines go. And while all this is happening, we get a quick update on Daphne. Daphne, who has been pushing Carter away because of the devastating infertility news, has finally decided to crawl back. She comes back to apologize to Carter, and my heart just breaks for her. She was grieving, she was hurting, and she shut him out. But now she wants to fix it. But the timing is just tragic. She is coming back to apologize and try to repair her relationship right after Carter just slept with her best friend. Carter has to stand there and look Daphne in the eyes knowing what he just did with Steffy. The guilt is going to eat him alive. I don't know how Carter is going to look at Daphne or how Steffy is going to look at Daphne. It is a ticking time bomb. Meanwhile, let's zoom out and talk about the other massive mess happening right now. Over at the beach house, Katie is in full interrogation mode. Katie is so worried about Melissa Dillon's grand plan. Katie has never trusted Dillon, and honestly, Katie has good instincts. She knows a gold digger when she sees one. So she is grilling Will, trying to push him away from Dillon and back toward Elektra. Katie is convinced that Elektra is the right girl for her son, despite the fact that Elektra has treated Will pretty terribly lately. But Will is not having it. Will is standing his ground. He reminds his mom that Elektra doesn't want him. Elektra made it very clear that she doesn't want a reunion. She slapped him, she judged him, and she walked away. Will is exhausted from trying to prove himself to the Forrester family. He tells Katie straight up that he is ready for a fresh start with Dillon. And maybe I'm being too harsh on Will, but he is clearly rebounding hard. He's hurting, and Dillon is there, making him feel good, stroking his ego. But Katie is not going to let this go. Katie is going to keep digging into Dillon's past, and we all know she is going to find something explosive. And speaking of explosive, we have to talk about the showdown at Forrester Creations. Dillon and Elektra face off again, and it is tense. Elektra is furious. She is completely unleashing her wrath on Dillon. And Elektra pulls the ultimate nepotism card. She literally points out that she can use her Forrester status to get Dillon fired if she wants to. She is threatening her job. Elektra is acting so high and mighty, throwing her family name around to intimidate her romantic rival. But here's the thing that makes this so incredibly ironic. Elektra is standing there, threatening Dillon with the Forrester name, completely unaware of the massive rumor floating around. We all know Darcy is coming to town. We all know the speculation that Dillon might actually be Ridge Forrester's biological daughter. Just think about that for a second. Elektra is threatening to fire Dillon because she's a Forrester. But if the rumors are true, Dillon is more of a Forrester than Elektra will ever be. Dillon would be Forrester royalty. If Ridge is Dillon's father, Elektra's little threats are going to blow up right in her face. It's just so crazy how all these plots are intersecting. Everyone is keeping secrets. Everyone is acting on impulse, and nobody is thinking about the consequences. Steffy is hiding her affair with Carter while punishing Finn. Carter is hiding his betrayal from Daphne. Dillon is hiding her true motives from Will, while Elektra abuses her power. It is a web of lies, and it's all going to come crashing down. I honestly don't know how Steffy is going to function at work. She has to sit in that CEO chair, look at Carter every day, and pretend nothing happened. And what if she gets pregnant? Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Another Who's the Daddy storyline for Steffy. We've been down that road with Liam and Finn before, and if they do it again with Carter, the internet might actually break. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. The writers are setting up a massive collision course, and I am here for it, even if I am exhausted just talking about it. So, that's where we are at. Steffy and Carter's dirty little secret is the new center of the show. Finn is clueless. Daphne is trying to make amends with a man who just betrayed her. And the younger crowd is fighting over a guy while a massive paternity secret looms over their heads. I need a nap after this episode, but I'll be watching tomorrow to see how they try to clean up this mess. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Does Steffy deserve to be forgiven? Should Carter confess? Let's talk about it.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.